There is fear and anger tonight in Kaufman County, Texas, near Dallas, after the murder of a district attorney and his wife over the weekend. DA Mike McClellan is actually the second prosecutor in the area killed in as many months. This comes in the wake of the murder of Colorado's prison chief last month. Investigators say they are examining any and all leads. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez with us from Kaufman County, Texas tonight. Gabe, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. According to a search warrant released this afternoon, both the DA and his wife were shot multiple times. Police are now subpoenaing cell phone records looking for clues, but so far there is no evidence to definitively link any of the murders. Today in Kaufman, Texas, under the watchful eye of armed guards, courthouse employees reported for work.
Concerned, definitely concerned.
That concern comes as a manhunt is underway for a killer. District Attorney Mike McClellan and his wife Cynthia were found shot to death in their home Saturday in what local officials are calling a brazen, targeted attack. Federal authorities tell NBC News they're now analyzing .223 caliber shell casings found in the house.
We're very much on alert. We obviously have some folks that are out to do harm to elected officials, and so we take that very seriously.
2 months ago, the county's assistant DA, Mark Hasse, was gunned down outside the courthouse. At the time, McClellan had this promise for the killer.
We're very confident that we're going to find you, we're going to pull you out of whatever hole you're in, and we're going to bring you back and let the people of Kaufman County prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
McClellan told friends he carried a gun everywhere and was extra careful when answering his door. Investigators had been working to see if Hasse's shooting was connected to the killing of Colorado's prison chief last month. A suspect in that case, who later died in a police shootout in North Texas, was linked to a white supremacist group. Months before, Texas investigators had issued a warning about the Aryan Brotherhood of Texas planning retaliation against public officials. Although federal sources tell NBC News they have yet to find a solid connection between the murders. In the meantime, Texas Governor Rick Perry is urging caution.
I suggest everyone should be careful about what goes on, whether they're public officials or otherwise.
And this small county outside Dallas is in mourning and on edge. Meanwhile, federal law enforcement officials tell NBC News they're not ruling out anything from that white supremacist group to a drug cartel to a lone gunman with a grudge. Meanwhile, a new interim DA took over the office this afternoon. Brian.
Gabe Gutierrez, Kaufman, Texas tonight. Gabe, thanks.